Hello and welcome to American Truck Simulator with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day. Right, you just joined me. I've just literally grabbed a job. I've decided to switch things up a bit again. I'm not driving the Kenny or the Volvo this time. I'm in the 5x2 Pete. Pretty decked out. I haven't put my custom colours on it because I don't have the template for it, but I think it should work with the standard in-game templates, but I'm not 100% sure, so I didn't want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. But I put it in my company colours, so but it's looking pretty good. We've got the cooler box here, and it's on the back of the sleeper here. I've gone for the low roof because I prefer the low roofs to these. We're hauling some cement today. I've got this unusual double little trailer, so I'd say it's a trailer with a pup trailer on the back. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's what I'd call it anyway. But it's looking pretty good. It's the first time I've ever driven one like this, so it's a bit of a challenge for me. Let's jump in the old rig and fire it up. See, I've got the interior sort of like matching the paint skin as well. I like this setup actually. I don't know if I've driven this before. I may have driven this once before on the channel. I think I may have done. I do remember driving it once or twice before. I've got the idle loop engine in it, as you guys and girls can hear. Right, let's bring up the old information for you. I've not got Sim Dash up and running. I just didn't get around to setting up the cameras and everything else. Is that parking brake off? Parking brakes off. Oh, trailer brakes off. Right, let's apply that again. Do a tug test. Gotta watch the trailer as I come around. This engine's got stupid amounts of horsepower in it though, that's the only problem. And I'm not a big fan of putting massive amounts of horsepower into an engine, but I prefer to keep it sort of like around 600. Brake horsepower sort of marker. Wrong way, that's where I need to go. Really? Is the trailer hanging up? Trailer is hanging up, even though I did take that extra long, wide. Turn. I still didn't like it at all. So let's try that to get out of this mess I've put myself into. That should be clear. Yeah. If you guys and girls have not ever heard of the Viper 2 mod, I suspect most of you probably have, but for you guys and girls that haven't heard of it, you can find it on Steam. I'll try and put the link in description down below, if I remember. I think I've cut that corner a bit too fine. Got to remember to take these corners extra wide with this extra trailer on the back. So it slightly handles different to the conventional trailers. This kind of reminds me of the heavy haul trailer actually, if anything. So I'm going to come out extra wide. Not clear to go, so People are going to be wondering what on earth I'm doing behind me, I suspect. Take it out of gear. I do like the sound of this engine. Ooh. I think I skipped too many gears there. Just managed to get away with it. Red light, means stop. Put a parking brake on just in case and stop us from rolling. Looks like we need to take the junction up ahead to get onto the main highway by the looks of things. I do like to challenge myself, don't I, peeps? It's just a case of like, I know, I'll just take the most difficult load I can think of and so you guys can laugh at my bad driving skills. I just forget. I'm so used to having the conventional trailer and just pulling that around. I forget to give it some extra wide turns on. Oh, goes my mouse. Well, we don't need it for the time being. Let me out, mate. Cheers. Probably jumped that bit too much. Of course, I'll show where we're actually heading to today. I forgot to do all that in all the excitement. There's my mouse gone. There it is. Right. If I show you the current job I'm on at the moment, I'm going from here to Salem. Now, although I'm sure I've been to Salem, according to the according to the map, I haven't actually visited there yet. So we'll be definitely ticking it off the list today. That's the main thing. Don't know whether they have beacons on or not. Has this trailer got a beacon on it? No, it hasn't. I would say yes, because it's a double trailer. Just to highlight that I'm driving a double trailer, but I'm not sure. It's not really an extra wide load, it's a longer trailer. I've got the old ball horns on the front as well, just to cheese it up a bit. I wasn't sure whether to put them on or not, but I thought might as well put them on for a laugh. this high horsepower engine, it certainly does definitely get up to speed pretty quick. Even with a 18-speed box, you're just going to just be speeding before you know it. See what I mean? Right, let's reduce the speed down. It's the old Jake on, just to wind the speed down a bit, and then let's bring on the cruise control around about there. Bring on Jake just in case it needs it. It's like, who's Jake? Chair, still new chair I bought, still hate it. I have to get a new. What I'll do is I'll get a cushion for it, because the reason I think it is, the reason why it's so uncomfortable to sit in, is the way that they've stitched it more than the padding itself. The padding's very thin, don't get me wrong. Ooh, slow down, slow down. But I think with this extra bit of stitching in it, turn Drake back off. The extra bit of stitching in it, it's the stitching itself, the way it's stitched, it's like a pipe right across the centre of the seat. And literally, again, like I said before in one of my live streams, I've got a bony old bum, so literally I can feel it digging in, and it's agony after about half hour or an hour of sitting in it. It's just pure and unadulterated agony. The back part of it, the lumbar support of it, it's alright. I wish it was adjustable though. It's just, for the money I paid for it, I don't think I'm gonna put a review on it. The supplier was great because they sent it out more or less within a day of me ordering it, but the chair itself is just rubbish, in one word. I'll put a link down below for you guys to have a look at the seat, so you guys and girls can avoid it like the plague, because I would not buy this chair if I'd known how it was going to be to sit in. I think over the new year, rather than just buy one online like I did and take a risk from it, I might just pay slightly more and go into a Staples or something like that and buy a chair, because then I can sit in it for about 10 minutes and I'll know from sitting in it after 10-20 minutes if it's going to be any comfort or not. You can just test the padding as well with your hands, see how thick it is. No good having a seat you can't sit in. It's just pointless. It's alright for occasional use, don't get me wrong. I might even keep it as a backup seat, or just as, again, seems a waste. I don't want to throw it away, it seems a waste to throw it. I could probably just sell it on eBay maybe, or sell it on one of these like local sales pages you get on Facebook or something like that. Mirror needs adjusting, just realised. Side mirror. Quickly do that now. Actually, I'll take a screenshot once we get around this corner. Straighten up a bit first. And then take a photo mode. Screenshot for the thimble. Yeah, focus in position. Right the way up. There we go. And then if it's F4, I think. Right mirror, side, or is it side mirror? Side mirror. I need to adjust it because that's useless. I don't see why their default position is just placed it, put it there, because all you can see is the side of the truck. I think that's as much as that's going to go, which is pretty useless then as a mirror, because I'd rather have it out so you can see what's just right beside you. Don't think you can tilt it forward, or you can tilt it forward and back, but that looks like its maximum position. Yeah, that's just going back towards the truck again. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Not so great, really. Might be because I'm slightly sitting higher up in the seat than usual. Normally, when the default position's around about here, a bit lower, but I prefer to sit a bit higher up so you can see what's going on a bit better in front of you. Engine sounds good though. I do like the low idle lope engine mod. We've been given a green light, sorry I should say, for the weigh scale, so we don't need to worry about that, thankfully. I have been looking around for another mod. There was a F88 mod which I think I've already done. It was either on this or it might have been on Euro Truck. I think it was on Euro Truck actually. Yeah, it was definitely Euro Truck, I'm pretty sure. And I thought about doing sort of a mod showcase for that Ford. But looking at it, I was just like, there's like a Ford FT pickup truck kind of thing. And I thought that makes an interesting sort of like mod showcase. But then rather than driving a truck, you just driving a pickup truck. But looking at it, I was just like, not that good a mod. .55 along here, so we're already kind of speeding. If I just trim some of the speed out with the engine brake. Sorry if I just cut that dude up. Saw him sort of like back up as soon as I started coasting towards his lane. I would do that too. This thing's fairly good to drive actually. I've driven this once or twice before. I think he's updated it because I don't remember this dash setup being in it. But I could be wrong. I just fancied a bit of change as well. It was a close call between this and the Freightliner FLB, which I've driven once before again, which I do like I said in my live stream. I do like the Freightliner FLB. It's one of my favourites. I'm happy to be back on American Truck again. I haven't played it for a little while. I've been itching to play it. It's just like, okay, I've got to try and squeeze a recording in, and because I don't want to start discovering more of the... I've discovered a couple off screen. Oh, here comes the rain. I've still yet to put the rain and fog mod in. I might do. Let me know, peeps, in the next episode. Would you like to see the rain and fog mod in more, or would you still like me to keep it as it is with the better put some lights on. It's got the internal cab light as well. It's just, I've chose white. I could have chose blue, but it just made it look a bit... I tried it off screen. It's looked a bit too dark colour. This doesn't look too bad. This emphasises the truck interior a bit more better than white light. I don't know. I need to be... No, I can get away with staying where I am. Do some external shots. Oh, wrong light. For you guys and girls. Got the internal co-driver seat view. That's like centre cab, wheel view. Crazy third person view. Don't see any window. Don't see any splashing on the windows though. I wonder if he updated that so that didn't happen so much. Because I can probably afford to turn the wipers all the way off. Look, it doesn't make the windows splash up, which is a bit disconcerting. Something which needs to be worked on. Turn them on though for realism, obviously. It looks like just a regular shower to me. Turn the intermittent on. But you get what you pay for, and you don't. Well, you could submit. I think he's got donations available, but. It is essentially... Oh, I did see a speckle on the screen there. Quite a loud engine though. I hope you guys can hear me over the roar of this thing. Quite loud in my headset, that's for sure. To our destination, not far. I'll keep going. Probably run over the allotted half hour though, if it's anything. This is like I said to you guys, I do try and keep it within half an hour, and I know you guys prefer that. From comments in the past. And you guys know I do aim to try and do it within a half hour slot. Sometimes it just runs over. No, it's just released. I see it's just engines, just using the standard engine. It's not using a Jake, it's just released the throttle. Must be just because, yeah, we're not building up enough momentum for the Jake to kick in. It's raining harder again. Salem discovered. Yay, we can't be that far off at the delivery point then. No, we're not. Really? Now, I didn't come out again, but it still elected to change gear on me. Or change the layout again. Forget what settings I was initially on. Stay on this right hand side of the lane. Jake off. I think we're clear to go. Giving it an extra wide turn because I've learnt my mistake from the last. We need to be in this one over here. I think I can make it across before that truck comes. It's like we've got to run over the dude again. Sorry, bud. Oh, has this got a gate to it? Looks like it. Yeah, it's got a gate. And he's standing outside it. Nice. So run the dude over. And then hit the... Let's play it safe. It's the only option we have. Right, confirm. Take it nice and wide again round this corner, because that trailer seems to cut in quite considerably. So if I cut out and wind around like that, that trailer should by rights then follow. Yep. Turn the hazards on so they've like got a chance to run if they need to. It's like, run away, Kib's in the yard. Yeah, definitely do a runner. He's driving's mad. Right. Stop. How'd I do? Is that graffiti or something? Yeah, it's probably just a shipping number being sprayed onto some tarps. Right. Lights out. Engine off. Detach. Oops. There we go. Cool, excellent. I'll leave it at that, peeps. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episode. If you did, again, guys and girls, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy the episode for any reason, again, guys and girls, please feel free to dislike, but leave a comment down below to why you didn't like it, so then at least then I can try and improve in the future. And if you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps them out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and you see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so then you know as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.